Hello and welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy. Last time we trounced Bowser for the final time in this game. Kind of. Uh, but yeah, last time we beat the final Bowser and now we are back on the title screen. So, yeah. If we go over to our save file here, we could see that we now have a single crown, indicating that we actually beaten the game. So we're going to immediately hop back into this save file. Welcome back. I knew you would return eventually. Look down at your feet. Yeah, there's numbers there now. This number represents the number of power cards you need to access another world. Whenever you succeed or whether you succeed or fail, just attempting the challenge will show something about your character. This number represents how many power stars are left in the game. In order for us to get... I know game, I don't care. I know Switch, I don't care. Anyways, we're going to get our walnut mushrooms. But also, at the end of the last episode, we unlocked other things. Is another chapter in Rosalina's storybook. So let's go check that out.
Oh,
Let us begin.
Oh no, it's future DJ again. Hi. So, yeah, past DJ, button mashed again. So, I'm just going to read the last two chapters for you. Because, yeah, we actually did unlock the last two chapters. So, yeah. Chapter 8 The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. Don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. Oh, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, and a soaring comet that will carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma trailing bands of white soared high into the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Boom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet trail, and then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destinies as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper as she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many lumas and telescope, the comet was quite the sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said, in a louder voice than usual, "All right, everyone, let's make a cake. A cake sprinkled with star bits, then it'll be a star cake." The lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, "This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they are ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile, because that's what makes a mother happiest." That night, the girl lay down to sleep in soft light. A soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home every once 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet, carrying the Lumas and the girl, continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years. Its proud white trail glittering in the sky. The end. Back to pass, DJ.
That's all.
That's all. My story is finished. So, that was all of Rosalina's storybook. It's all done now. Rosalina's storybook is a core part of this game, as it reveals Rosalina's entire backstory. And originally, it was going to be a lot more uh, complicated, to say the least. You can see the pictures. That's kind of cool. I won't go into the development history of the storybook or what was scrapped from it, but I will say one thing. This is the one major change they made in the Switch version of Super Mario Galaxy, and something that I unfortunately cannot show in this Let's Play because I don't have that version. In that version of the game, Rosalina's storybook has a new epilogue. And I've tried to uh I tried getting like an like actual footage of it. Well, I'm trying not to use it. You could easily look it up on YouTube and see it for yourself. I'm not doing that because like I don't know. This is already such a special part of this game that putting in something new to it is just feels wrong, even if it is really good. So I'm not doing that. And I did try to find to get this final chapter officially without buying the other game, without buying the other version. They actually did release Rosalina's storybook as a physical piece of merchandise. Uh, like before the Switch version, around the same time as the Switch version first launched. But it doesn't have this new chapter, so you're not gonna see it during this Let's Play. But it's on YouTube. Like you could go find it in another unofficial capacity, but I'm not doing it here because it's just how I feel. But anyways, now that we are done with Rosalina's storybook, we're never going back into the library again. Well, I mean, I will. I have to re-record some things, but... You already know that. Future DJ already told you about that. But anyways, this time we unlocked something else, and you probably already seen it on the map. That thing. Our last prankster comet of the game. And the reason why I have not been doing every single galaxy when we can early encounter it. At our earliest encounter. Purple comets. These unlock after fighting the final Bowser. And they're purgatory. Oh wait, now my other Joy-Con is now dying. They're like, charge us! Until you die. The controllers, not anybody. I should clarify that. When the batteries die. Maybe I should cut that out. Ah, whatever. Anyways, now the purple comets are the purple coin comets. Purple coin omelets. These comets suck. These are my least favorite stars throughout the entire game. Though they don't start off so bad, but you're going to see why I don't like these things. Anyways, purple coin comets are the replacement. Collect 100 purple coins to make something neat happen. Purple coin comets are the replacement for the 100 coin stars in Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. Collect 100 coins and you get a star. However, with that said, I think these things are actually worse than I'm a bit divided on these things. The purple coin comets, because I think they're both better and worse than the 100 coin stars in Mario Sunshine. Better as in the levels are, well, they're not really designed for these kind of stars, but they do simplify things. Like there's sometimes more. I mean, like, well, the 100 coin stars in Mario Sunshine just straight up sucked and were just awful. Even as someone who really likes that game, 100 coin stars just sucked in that game. But here, not only do you have to unlock the ability to get the 100 coin stars, but you also have to run around every single. But you have to, like, you have to get every single coin in the entire level just to unlock the star, just to get the star. It sucks. And if you're missing one or two, it could be a pain in the bum to get them back. It's not so bad here, but when we get to the next purple coin comet, you're going to see just how bad these things can get. And they're in all of the major galaxies. Every single galaxy that has more than 3 stars has purple coin comets. And they all generally are just tedious and suck. You have to get every single one, at least on most of them. Some purple coin comets I know have more than 100 purple coins, and those are generally the best ones. We're going to get to them in due time, but a lot of these ones, they're tedious. And yes, we now just finished the Day Galaxy, which means these are the last stars across all the major galaxies. What fun! Anyways, we are now this is actually why I've been holding off on these galaxies. Right here. So then we're not just doing a bunch of purple coins and comments and whatever, like making a bunch of filler. There's going to be some new content throughout these episodes as we make our way up to the engine room once more. We're not going to just jump into the engine room immediately. We're going to start doing some of these smaller galaxies to hopefully get all of the to at least have some new content. So now we have this galaxy painting the planet yellow. Pretty just a very simple one. I mean, this is part of the terrace, so yeah. This is just how I normally play through this game. So, like, now, like, I think this is just a lot better structurally speaking, just to do all this, to do it in this specific way. Anyways, once we hit this last flip switch, the star will appear. And now we just have to go grab it. Be careful of the spikes because they can still hurt you, even though they're not moving. I get it, Switch! You don't have to tell me that the Joy Boys are dying! That's what I like to call the Joy-Cons. Joy Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I'll charge them in the bits. But not now. Anyways, now we got the purple coin comets in the Honey Hive Galaxy. And this is where I say the purple coin comets just suck. Or they're just more tedious than they are fun or challenging or whatever. Because, oh hey, look at that. Exactly 100 purple coins. And they're spread out as much as possible. All over this first planet. So this is going to take quite a while. Yay! We're in purple purgatory. So, yeah. And, oh yeah, this does get worse later on in the game. So this is kind of what I've been saying in the last part about the worst part about this game. Because, let me tell you something, the purple coin comets just straight, because again, the purple coin comets just straight up suck. You wanna know why? You think the developers knew that this sucked and they were only implementing these in every single major galaxy as a form of tradition because Mario Sunshine and 64 had 100 coin stars, so this game has to have one? Have to have 100 coin stars in each galaxy? Because Mario Galaxy 2. That game still has purple coin comets, but that game is better with its purple coin comets because A, they're not in every single galaxy in that game, and B, they're also actually challenging to get. Like, it's not just grab the purple coins and then you win. No, there's a lot more to it. There's actually, like, there's a timer to it, so you have to collect as many as possible. Or you have, like, the freaking, like, Yoshi. Like, you have the Yoshi power-up, like the little Bullberry that you have to constantly eat to get the purple coins. Like, Galaxy 2 just has better purple coin missions, and they don't absolutely suck. Sorry if I'm ranting about purple coins. These are always, like, just bad, in my opinion. Like, there's very few good purple coin missions, and we'll get to them, alright? We will get to them, especially with this, like, especially in the next episode, where, like, one of the galaxies in the fountain has one of the few good purple coin levels, which is, like you'll see. Purple coin missions can be good, but most of them are like this, and they just suck. How else do I make this entertaining, alright? How else do I make this, like, what else do I say? I ran around this entire empty level collecting 100 of these purple coins. Because that's the best part of any 3D Mario. the 100 coin star. And not, like, the actual levels. The actual, like, finding secrets and hidden stuff. No, it's just this genius bullcrap. There's a reason why there's not a ranking of every single note in the Banjo-Kazooie games. And how fun it is to collect them all. Rusty Bucket Bay is at the bottom of that list. I don't mind these kinds of things in collectathon games, but they are usually supplemented by something else. You're getting these kind of collectibles as you go through the game, as you do other challenges, and not just getting them all out of the way because, hey, we gotta fully 100% this game or whatever bullcrap. Anyways, yeah, we still got a couple more. We are almost done with this galaxy. It's just... We just got the ones on these backside, right over here. Camera's going to turn around. Use the drop shadow in order to collect these ones on these blocks, because they are very easy to miss. And now, we're over here. Just grab those, and we are going to be careful as we drop down here and try to collect these all in one fell swoop. But you could, if you miss one, just use this spin stuff. Otherwise, you'll have to go through this warp pipe and go all the way around. So fun. I love how well that was thought out. But yeah, the last couple of purple coins should be right along here. Heck yeah. Boom. There's the last one. And of course, the power star spawns all the way at the start of the level. Because why wouldn't it be? At least there's only 800 coin stars in freaking Sunshine. There's a lot more in this game. You go into that warp. Actually, don't go into that warp pipe. That spits you out to where we were. Where the other warp pipe was. I'm not going to take it, but, you know, you can do it if you want. We are finally out of there! And we still going to do one more level in the terrace. It's technically tied to the terrace, but it's just outside of it. Remember that hungry Luma? Yeah! We're actually going to start feeding them now. Yippee! Because I would tell next part, but it'll just make more sense to do it here. So, I'm finished. Need 400 star bits to do it, so we're just going to rapid fire them into them. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go! Transform! I won't do that again. Getting up close to the mic, up close and personal. Now we're going to fly into this next galaxy, the last galaxy of the terrace, Sweet Sweet Galaxy, on Rocky Road. This is actually one of the more tricky galaxies in Galaxy 1, surprising with how early it comes in, with how early it appears, and being one of the first galaxies you can go to. In this galaxy, you're going to make heavy use of the long jump in order to cross these gaps, and be careful to not fall in. Use the spin in order to escape from a deadly jump, and you should be fine. But it's still a little tricky, so be careful. I've been playing this game for years, but yeah, like as a kid, this galaxy was always like a scary challenge to come up first. Which is kind of surprising because many of the other, like these other hidden Hungry Luma galaxies are actually a lot easier than this, but you know, it's just one of those things. But yeah, we are almost done with this level, so just gotta make a last couple of jumps, and we've made it. We are all done with this galaxy. And we got the Tobergate here. Mint chocolate chip! Mint chocolate chip is alright. If you ask me my favorite ice cream flavor, it's cookie dough. There's like, it's pretty, like, I'm a generic kind of person. But yeah, now we got they got the star. And that is everything. Maybe I should just charge these, switch out my Joy-Cons and charge these ones, instead. Because this is going to get annoying if they keep on popping up like that. Yeah. So, yeah. And that is everything in the terrace. If we go over to our map, you can see there is a crown on the terrace. Meaning we've done everything in it. Pretty cool. Done everything in it and around it. Yeah, here's the sweet galaxy. Here's the 3 trial galaxies that we did. So, yeah. Anyways, next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we are going to go into the, we're going to go straight to the fountain and get everything else in there. So, yeah. See you guys then. Take care.